Oh, is it vibing? Is the room vibey? I hope it is. I worked really hard on it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my little corner of the internet, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/aliyah. I'm here today because I am in need of a good one-on-one friend time, because when I tell you, the past couple days, I've been doing a lot of work. I need to decompress. The best way I know how to do it is to take my night routine slow, do a little bit of self-care. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. A little self-care night in my life. I didn't have the best day today. I had technical difficulties with editing. I was on TikTok live and people were being weird with that. And then I just woke up not in the best mood. And then I got on stream, twitch.tv/after hours. I was having technical difficulties. Things were laggy. Games were crashing, blase. Like, they really just wasn't on my side. I asked you guys on my spam to send me some questions for a very specific and very special portion of today's video, which I'm usually not a kombucha girly, but I've been trying to drink it because it's good for you, and I'm not the best with like gut health. I don't know, just never been one of them. But I have this lemon berry flavor. I'm not gonna say it's good because I don't think any kombucha tastes good, but I think it's tolerable. I think I want to get some like cute PJs or something. I'm sorry if this is crazy, but I want to get some cute PJs or something that I can throw on post shower, because I do want to shower. It's one of those days I want to good shower. I recently got this cute little set. How adorable is this top? Then I have the matching shorts. I feel like no matter what, if I'm having a bad day, if I put on any type of loungewear, I'm usually good, but specifically like a matching set is gonna do it every single time. Also, can y'all see that? I don't think y'all can see that. You can't. My towel hanger broke out of the wall, so who's gonna fix it? Maintenance is not on call for me to fix that, so if it's broken for a while, please do not yell at me. It's all above me now. Say it with me. Yes, give us nothing. I'm so used to saying chat now. I just want to be like chat. Y'all aren't my chat. You're my homegirls. I really don't know what has been up. I also don't know if it's normal, but y'all know I stream on Twitch twice a week now. Like I said, Mondays and Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/after hours. I have to be able to say that really quickly in a moment's notice. That's my goal. I always forget how not hard, because live streaming is not hard. I'm not saying it's hard. The part about it that is challenging is having to be on for hours at a time, but like 9 times out of 10 I just be talking like how I would if I was like showing my friends how to play the game. Me having to like talk for hours straight at a time is like kind of crazy, and I always forget how tiring it is, but I'm trying to do like a better job with preparing for it from now on. Obviously not doing a good job because I'm exhausted and it's like 9 o'clock. So yeah, I streamed my 100 baby challenge today on Twitch, and that was really fun per usual. Y'all, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Today was honestly just not, it was one of them days. Like, it just honestly wasn't one of my days, and I needed to sit and just do nothing for like a few hours. Like, you ever just get so tired and worn out, you just need to sit down and do nothing because you're so tired. It's just like the universe is really trying, and it was just one of those days. And as soon as I woke up in a bad mood, I was like, okay, we're gonna take it a little bit slow today. I took it extra slow, and today still whooped my ass. I'm a little confused as to what I did to deserve that, but I digress. I was actually going about my day yesterday, and I was feeling super duper uber chatty, and I almost had, I really don't talk to many people on a daily basis. Really you, my mom, my sisters, my significant other, and like my cousin on a daily basis. Well, my 2 cousins, really. And that's really it, because, you know, talking to people takes a lot of energy out of me personally. On a daily basis, I absolutely talk to those people. Friends, I don't need to talk to people every day. I'm not needy, so I don't really mind that I'll talk to people every day, because it takes a lot out of me, whatever. Where was I going with that? Oh, right. I literally was like, I was in such a chatty mood and couldn't chat with any of the people that I just listed. I went to go pick up that camera and talk about nothing. Nothing. That camera, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm wiping nothing off my face, babe. I have to get back in the habit of taking my makeup off, because I hadn't gotten such a bad habit of getting in the shower and just washing my face twice. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't want to necessarily say I'm gonna take an everything shower, because by all means, I'm literally not. I'm gonna take my everyday shower. That's pretty much all I can tolerate now, because I'm high-key ready to get into bed, but I feel like I need to oomph it up a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I have my candle burning. Y'all saw that. And then I think I'm gonna do my regular body routine. I didn't tighten you enough, love. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my regular body routine. And then I think tonight I wanna do a face mask post shower. I'm gonna go take my shower. Y'all can't see that. I can't even say wrong website because I'm not even on the other one. Fun fact, I think I'm actually gonna post a hygiene routine soon because I think if y'all saw how much less stuff I moved to having just compared to like what I used to do for hygiene, absolutely insane. So I think tonight for showering, Natrium Smell Good Wash, Honey Pot, maybe a little exfoliating shaving moment. I just realized, like, as much as I talk about overconsumption, baby, you were a part of it. You know, the 10-step hygiene warrior routines, baby, I was basically no better. You don't need 3 different soaps to wash 3 different times. I promise you, like, simplified my shower routine down a lot. And honestly, my skin feels the same. So all the extra stuff I would do is just like, you're wasting money. I would 100% use one of my body refresh. My boyfriend's mom got me a pack of these for Christmas, and when I tell you, I be using these whenever I have a bad day, but I don't think I have any that has to deal with like de-stressing right now. And them energizing ones be energized. Oh, I could use this one. It's like a rose scented one. I actually think I might use this one because I usually like to use eucalyptus or lavender. I'm out the shower, we're clean, but the worst thing that could happen for me personally is feel like my arms are dry. And my arms aren't dry post shower, but they're not moisturized, smooth, lotioned up like how I like. This little set, so cute and comfortable. Are you kidding? Absolutely. I'm taking some CeraVe moisturizing cream and to add some of that self-care scentedness. I always forget about Soap and Glory. I don't know why, because I honestly used to love them when I was like a teenager. I used to absolutely love their face wash that was like blue with the pink beads in it. I used to talk about it constantly, but I also used to love their soap with this matching Righteous Butter body lotion. It smells so freaking good. I love trying new products, best believe I do, but sometimes old reliable, it's gonna do it every time. Like it just, I feel like I associate certain scents with different parts of my life, and this really screams that 18, 19-year-old Leah. She was living at home but about to go to college. This just takes me back, and for once, it's not in a negative light. Are we healing? Highly doubt it, but that's a good start. I feel like these make my head look abnormally big, but I actually talked about this on my spam, but I feel like I'm finally getting over the fact that my forehead is a little big. Realize that I shouldn't make that stop me from getting certain hairstyles because I have curly hair. Believe it or not, I don't know if you knew that. I literally would let my head shape like determine if I got certain hairstyles, because like certain hairstyles like this, like they bury the front down, like they enunciate that head, they enunciate this shield of mine that is on my face. I've just come to realize I'm literally losing out on so many new hairstyles that I could be trying, all because I feel like my forehead's too big for them. Part of me wants something sweet. Do I really want to make cookies tonight? What time is it? It's 10:50. Love to make cookies tonight, but quite frankly, not on the agenda. Not gonna sit up here and lie to you. I've used this like 10,000 times, still don't know the name. The Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. This is literally one of my favorite face masks. It's like deep pore cleansing, but not to the point where it's too much. I feel like I say that every single time I describe this product, but it's just one of those things where that's the best way I could do it. I'm sorry my vocabulary is not big enough to describe it in better words, but that's the best I can do. I was thinking about it earlier, but my dreams have been super weird recently, and it's kind of starting to get on my nerves. I need like one of the astrology girlies or the moon cycle tracking girlies to let me know like what's going on in the air. Like I've been having the most outlandish dreams, and when I say outlandish, they're dreams that like involve people that I haven't talked to in literally like years, and they're like popping into my dreams, and in every dream like we're reconnecting, like we're talking, we're getting along. It's not like any old lovers, like never that. I have had different friends as I've gotten older. I've lost friends, I've gained friends, I've maintained friends, I've fallen out and reconnected with friends. Tried to Google it, because like of course I'm gonna go to Google for something like that, like duh. Like it's because you subconsciously miss them. But I went through a really weird period of this same like genre of dream. I would say like it's June, maybe like 4 to 6 months ago, 4 to 7 months ago, I can't remember. So I was having all these dreams back to back. Mask is pretty pricey, but I've had this container for some time and I literally have barely put a dent. So absolutely got my money's worth already, because I do this at least like twice a month just for a cute little like refresh, nothing crazy. Remember I posted on my spam, I was like, spiritual girlies, please help me out. Like I keep having dreams involving somebody I haven't talked to in like years, and like I don't know if I should take this as a sign to like say something or like rekindle or just like check in on them and see what's going on. And of course people are like, oh, like a sign is what you make it. Like if you really want to know something, like ask the universe to show you X, Y, and Z and use that as a sign. But usually if you think something is a sign, probably is a sign, aka that's not for the Delulu girlies to follow. I rarely ever dream, and when I do, it's usually always involving, I probably shouldn't have put that all on my nose, but platonic friendships. And it's so weird because it's like I haven't thought about you in so long. What you sitting up here in my head for? Like, what are we doing? Like seriously, what are we doing? I actually did this video so I could work on a very specific promise portion that I wanted to do for a video. Apparently y'all really do love the girl talks but don't really need the dedicated videos anymore, so I guess we're all about to be happy for once in aliyah land, because I want to answer some of your girl talk questions that you guys asked me over on my spam account. Got your snacks, I hope you have your face mask, I hope you are cleaning your room, unwinding, taking off your makeup, taking your everything shower, everything, babes, because we're gonna sit here and chat for a little bit because I feel like we haven't talked in a really long time. Despite me posting a lot more, I feel like we could still have some one-on-one time. So that's what tonight is for. How would you step out into the dating world when it comes to speaking first and stuff like that? I think the best thing that you could do when it comes to stepping out is simply being your most charming self and comfortable self, because if you really sit here and think about it, what is one of the most attractive things and characteristics and things somebody could do? Be confident in themselves. When it comes to speaking confidence, you have to be confident in yourself instead of only being confident when somebody answers you back. So once you start actually going out of your way to approach people in confidence, whether that be through replying to their stories or saying like this song on your story is good, or saying like, oh, this outfit you have on looks good on you. Say it out of confidence. Don't back up. Double down on your slick compliments. If you do like the smaller compliments first and the banter and the bicker back and forth, and then that should help build your confidence. Approaching people slowly but with confidence is gonna be your best friend. Being scared to date because every man seems to be a narcissist. Before I was with my current boyfriend, I think I was so traumatized by my past relationship that I was so turned off by like every single red flag that somebody had. It's just out of fear that I would have to put up with somebody who was like just not a good person. They don't even have to be a narcissist. I don't think I've ever dealt with a narcissist, but it should be more normal to say I'm scared to date because I'm scared of people who are not emotionally, mentally aware of how their actions impact others. That's like enough. Like that's enough. When people are like, why aren't you dating? Why aren't you dating? I'm scared because this person isn't aware out of themselves. What do they call that? Sonder? What is it when men have like their first awakening of like consciousness and they're like, you know, we all live like our own personal lives. I definitely understand the fear of like dating, and honestly, if you're scared, you don't have to do it. All the best things that has ever happened to me are things that I never approached in the first place, but also the worst things that have ever happened to me is when things approached me and I didn't sit and think about it. If you're sitting and saying you're not ready for this because you're not ready to put up with people who are just not for you or good people, that's enough. That's more than enough. How to make peace with your adult body not looking like how it used to at age 16. Oh my god, I was literally just talking about this with my cousin. It's not like my body has changed a whole lot since then, but my emotions, how I look at myself, and all that changed with age, and my body also just happened to change with that. But I think the best thing that I have learned to accept in regards to like not being as small as I was, or like not having my skin look the way it looked, or like not having my body flesh out the way it used to, is like I had that body at the point in my life when I needed it. I had to put the stress that I've had to deal with from the past like 3 or 4 years alone on my 17 or 16 or 15-year-old body that she would have a heart attack. So how I personally look at it is like, you have this body for a reason, because this body is supplying you with the energy, with the fuel, with everything you need to put up with what you're putting up with right now. It's equipping you with the best possible version of itself for this chapter of your life. Your body fluctuates how it fluctuates because it's getting you ready for the obstacles and things that you get to experience, positive or negative, that are coming up. How do you cope with feeling uncomfortable in your own body? This is hard because at 22 you would think that I have this figured out. Now, absolutely don't. I don't want to say I'm the most uncomfortable in my body, but there are definitely times where I look at myself in the mirror a little bit extra, or wish this was different, I wish this was here. I don't think anybody has ever been 100% comfortable in their own body their entire life. It's normal. It comes with age, it comes with stress, it comes with new experiences in life, and you're going to change. You're never going to be 100% comfortable, but I think in order to feel comfortable, you can do things to find yourself, such as hobbies, travel, interests, friends, and once you start filling those gaps, you kind of realize like there are things outside of my physical self that I love to do that involve my physical self, and it makes you feel really good. And I feel like once you start with kind of a foundation of how to fill in those kind of gaps that you kind of feel if you're uncomfortable, that's a really good starting point. How do you navigate life in your 20s and being on your own? Social media has just taken such a big toll on what things are supposed to look like. Oh, your 20s are supposed to be used for this, like, girl, the shoe not gonna fit everybody. Everybody's 20s is gonna look different. Their expectations are gonna look different. We're all gonna make similar mistakes and have similar stories, but everybody is unique for that reason. Don't let other people's opinions on social media and outside sources kind of force you to go about your 20s any type of way. It's something that should be highlighted in your 20s, finding who you are. And a lot of people may think that you learn most about yourself when you are alone, which might be true. You can learn about yourself, but you have to involve yourself with things outside of yourself to really learn about who you are as an individual. It's just like the metaphor of people who say, oh, you're healed as a single person, but you're really still traumatized as a oh my gosh, significant other. Go to washcloths and loofahs. I have been using an African exfoliating net for literally the past like year and some change. They're so much more sanitary. They're so much easier to clean. Do you deal with PMS, a killer luteal phase? I absolutely do. If you don't know what that is, it's just the phase like between ovulation and when your menstrual cycle starts. So it's technically the end of your cycle. I'm really sensitive as it is. One thing I'm gonna do is cry, okay? And then in the luteal phase, that's amped up by like 10,000. How do you find friends who have the same goals and priorities as you? I say this with every single question y'all ask me in regards to finding a person, whether if it's platonic, relationship, you need to talk to them. It's fine to ask people, what do you want to do with your life? The best thing you can do is ask people about their goals and priorities. And if you don't like it, you can say, hey, I've been really busy. I don't think we're gonna be the closest, but like, you're still really cool. I really want to hang out. But if you're not that confrontational, I'm not the biggest fan of ghosting. I don't think people should be ghosting people. It takes 2 seconds to have common decency to tell somebody if you did something wrong, in my humble opinion. But honestly, literally the easiest thing is to do is ask. Like, all you have to do is ask. Advice about moving out on your own for the first time, because I'm moving out and I'm kind of scared. Somebody who's been living on their own since they were 18, you're gonna have to realize that there's a lot more responsibility to it than you would think. You have to be flexible with yourself because it's a new experience for everybody. You're gonna learn so much about yourself in the time that you move out for the first time. It's going to be ridiculous. You learn about your preferences with literally every single aspect because you are in full control, and sometimes it's extremely overwhelming. But I don't think there's anything to be scared of. You just have to be patient with yourself and flexible with yourself because it's your first time. Everybody's first time doing anything new is terrifying, so you have to cut yourself some slack. There's nothing to be scared of, but it's really fun moving out for the first time, but the amount of things that come with it can be overwhelming. So just give yourself some slack and take your time with the process. How to cope with being alone. I feel like I crave the constant companion of people. I don't know why social media has villainized wanting to have a community and like wanting love, whether if it's platonic or romantic. You can love yourself to the ends of the earth, but like wanting to have a romantic partner or like really close best friend, if you don't have one, that's fine. Like, I don't know why people are like, oh, you shouldn't want anybody, you shouldn't, if you want this, you don't love yourself. It is normal to want companionship. It is normal to want community. It's normal to want to be loved. We are made to be around other humans. We're supposed to be companions. We're supposed to be a community-driven species. That's who we are at the end of the day. When you do crave stuff like this, feeling alone does feel super depressing because it's like, I really want somebody to do this. And I'm not gonna be one of those people who are like, you need to love yourself and be comfortable with being alone first. Da, 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 da. Girl, boo. That's a whole lifetime process. Nobody has it down pat. Coping with being alone, as somebody who's an introvert a lot of the time, I enjoy my time alone, but when I do have the opportunity to share with people, I absolutely adore it. So I think finding the balance of spending time with people and being alone is the best thing you could do, because you can give back to yourself and give yourself the rest you need, and understanding that being alone is fine. You also give that energy that you want of companionship to yourself. Hey, I'm 21 and I'm going into my first ever really romantic relationship. What advice would you give me? It's a roller coaster and it's what you make it, but you're gonna learn so many things about your significant other over time. One of my favorite things about learning about people, romantic or platonic, is just learning about them. I love asking questions. I love understanding people, and I think falling in love with the process of getting to know someone beyond a surface level is amazing. It's literally beautiful. So look forward to that. It's really fun. What's the best way to achieve milestones as young as possible? Owning a car and house. I put this in here because as somebody who's been on the internet for literally ever, and all my major milestones has been on the internet by my choice, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. I feel like social media has brainwashed us into thinking that we need to hit these extreme milestones as young as possible, and I take part in this because I post my milestones online. This is my online diary. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. Never in my life I've been like, I'm not gonna post this because blase blase blase. If you're really interested in achieving milestones as young as possible, you really think about a lot of people who have done a lot as like a young adult or just like early teen. They have a good team around them, whether it's just on a mental and emotional level for people to be there for them. If they have any troubles, they can fall back on somebody financially. They have a good
support system around them. Nobody can ever do stuff alone. Like I said, we are community and relationship driven species. Humans, we're supposed to do it. Most people who are really successful at a young age have a really good support system. Of course, there's like those 1 in like 100 people who don't, but having a good support system and actually talking to people about the things you want to do is the best thing you could ever do. When you bring other people into your plans, even though a lot of people don't like to do it for whatever reason, but when you do that, you're allowing people to come into your life and help you, and you can't do everything by yourself. When I was looking for my first car at 18, I was dazed and confused. I was asking my mom, my stepdad, my dad, friends with cars, the process, like, what is this gonna look like? I don't know how to pick. I'm really indecisive, da da da. And they instilled me with advice and helped me throughout the process to make me feel confident in my purchase. And they said, hey, this is what I did, XYZ. It's gonna be different for you, but this is the advice I can give you. Apply it when needed. Because anybody could say just work hard. Who's gonna be there for you when you're burnt out? Who's gonna be there for you when you're having a mental breakdown over all the hard work that you are doing? Currently I'm 24. Been chatting for exactly 29 minutes on the dot as I'm saying this. It's time to take this crusty face mask off and do some skincare, because I want to show you what I've been using, because it's really good. I just feel like I've lived so many lives on camera and off camera. My feet sound so ashy. Ew! I feel like a lot of people, or at least y'all, I feel like I talk to y'all a lot about things y'all miss on here, and a lot of y'all miss like the casualness of it. So I hope this video is like scratching an itch, like scratching an itch that you just had for like some normalcy, because I just posted my Q&A video titled Spilling All My Secrets. I know y'all were mad when you clicked on that video and it was Q&A. I feel like with Q&As, you literally have to make the title like something interesting or people will not watch it. So I'm sorry if you were like, girl, you ain't spilling shit. Like, what are we talking about? Girl, the Q&As are hard to title, okay? Marketing 101, get you a good hook. Get people with your product and what you have to offer after the hook. Oh, a lot of y'all have been asking me how my 75 soft was going. Yeah, about that. So I had to start over because at the beginning of May, I talked about this in my Q&A, but at the beginning of May, I was truly, I mean truly, like going through it. I don't know what I did to deserve the things that I was putting up with at the beginning of May. I just want to thank the universe that I was able to push through and come out on top. What they say? Snow lands on top. Speaking of snow lands on top, I think it's so cute when y'all know that I have like specific interests and y'all will tag me or DM me and be like, girl, did you see this? And it's like a movie announcement or like anything like that. Oh, I have stuff on my nose. Ew. It's like a movie announcement, da da da. Because y'all did it a lot with the Hunger Games new book that was just announced. Suzanne Collins will always be famous. And considering that she said she will not write until the world gives her something to write about, and she pushing that pen, we have that release date already, babe. The book is done. The book about done. It's been done. It's been done. Okay, let's do some skincare. I'm sorry if the mirror is kind of messing with me. I'm trying to position it to where it's not like crazy. I'm sorry if it's bothering you. I have been loving. This was sent to me in PR. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta 2% BHA Breakout Solution. It's Salicylic. I can never say it. Salicylic. The S word acid. I don't use this every single day, and I'm actually kind of scared to use it today because I did just do a detoxing mask, so it's probably gonna sting a little bit. I use this as like a toner almost, just because it's something for me to actually treat my skin with. In the past, more recent years, I would just like go straight into serums that didn't like treat a skin issue. But in the more recent months, I'm not gonna lie, I've been breaking out a lot more, and I don't know if it's just due to stress or hormones or it's just my body getting adult acne. I've been breaking out a lot more with like whiteheads and regular pimples, da 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 da. And this has helped me so much with managing my skin. It is on the more expensive side. I am trying to do a better job with what I recommend when it comes to pricing, because I remember I would get PR and then be like, y'all have to go buy this, and it's like $100 product. Girl, first of all, would you rebuy it at that price? If I wouldn't rebuy it at that price, I stop promoting it, and that's my rule. Some products are good, but sometimes that price be louder than the product quality. I'm sorry. Also, I want to say, this is so random. Speaking of PR, I got sent the entire Fenty hair care line. Literally, when I got home from my hair appointment, I came home to a huge box on my front step, and it was the entire Fenty hair line
Girl, I'm not gonna be able to touch them things for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm still getting over Beyonce. I'm sorry. I have the Drunk Elephant. This was also sent to me in PR, but this is the Drunk Elephant TOC Farm Boost Glycolic Acid Serum. So this is just a glycolic acid serum. I really do still like the ordinary glycolic acid toner. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to something with glycolic acid, I definitely recommend that, but you can't use that every day. This is just enough to where you could use it every day. I'm gonna take the First Aid Beauty Brightening Glow Eye Cream under my eyes. This eye cream is honestly so goated. I have smile lines under my eyes. Can you call that smile lines? I have lines under my eyes. I don't know what they're from. They could be genetic. I don't know, but I have lines under my eyes, okay? It's so easy for my under eyes to get dark because I look at computer screens all day. I'm on my phone all day just like everybody else. And that blue light, and I be looking tired. Like even now, it looks like it's giving bag. Well, not on camera because my camera eats, but not to say like eye bags are bad or anything. I just wanted to compare it to something that might be a little bit more like well known. A lot of people in my family have them and they've had them since they were kids. So I think it is just genetic, but I remember I hated them so much to the point where I thought about getting filler to get them like filled, but then I thought like, why would you do that? So I'm glad I never did that. I feel like a pimple's gonna show up here soon because it's painful. Oh, it's so annoying. And then it's crazy because as I was on the fence about it, I literally had just seen a TikTok of this girl get her under eye filler dissolved because she was like, I don't have like lines under my eyes when I smile anymore and I want people to know like it's a sign of happiness. And I was like, need that. Needed that. Thank you, sister. And then that completely turned me off to the idea of doing that. I don't think I ever was gonna seriously like get filler for that, but the fact that it crossed my mind is like crazy because like girl, it's never that serious. It's never that serious. Your face looks fine exactly the way it is. Like you are fine. I'm gonna seal all this in with CeraVe. I haven't used CeraVe in so long. This tub is literally new. I just opened it and it's been under my sink for literally like months, just unopened, because I was using Cetaphil to see if I liked it more. I am in fact a CeraVe girl. I always forget how good CeraVe products are. This CeraVe moisturizing lotion, so good. So good. Especially layered with the stuff that I just put on my face. Is literally gonna feel so good tomorrow. You ever just like know your skin and like legs feel good after like exfoliating and like da 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 da? I got in the shower and I ran some of that water on my face and put it in my hands and felt it and I was like, yes! Yes, like this is the little things that I live for, like my skin feeling extra good when I wash it. Like the water basically was just like slipping right off my skin. It was that soft. It was so good. During the week, I never try to take slower nights like this. I always try to rush and get in bed and like half-ass my night routine sometimes to like just get in the bed and like try to get enough sleep. But I always forget getting enough sleep. Like that's only half the self-care battle. Like that's only half the battle of getting you ready for the next day, because if you are rushing and not winding down at a certain pace for you to actually get tired, basically useless. Like that means you're basically just like forcing yourself to go to sleep instead of gradually getting your body to go to sleep. Try to put my stuff back where it's supposed to go and then not complain that I have stuff everywhere when I could just put it away like this. Ignore my pile of laundry. If you say anything, you hate women. Okay guys, it's currently 11:44 and as much as I would love to do stuff like make cookies, give you these tips on how to deal with that's just not realistic. I think I don't even know if this video is gonna hit the internet. I hope it does because it was pretty fun for me to film. It was very informal, pretty impulsive. Glad we just got to catch up, chat. I got to answer some of your questions, let you know how I've been doing. If you want more videos like this, kind of spontaneous, not as structured, let me know what you'd want to see specifically, because y'all being like, yes, give it to me, I don't really help. This is kind of out of my element with this video style. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I appreciate you so much. If you did, please comment this emoji. Not gonna make the same Q&A video mistake of like doing the cards too early. I'm sorry about that, but comment this emoji if you stayed till the end. I appreciate you so much if you did. And if you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe if you are new. I'd love to have you be part of the family. I post videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And also, if you're interested in seeing me outside of YouTube, I do live stream on Twitch on Mondays and Thursdays around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And I have a TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff, Spotify if you want some playlists. Like I literally have it all. You can find me anywhere. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast. Call me again if you ever want to hang out. Guest, you're already sleeping over. The guest room is ready for you. Like there might be some clothes on the bed so I can get them for you if you need it. Other than that, it's all ready for you and I can do that while you're in the shower. If you haven't gotten in the shower already, let me go get that like real quick. Like
You know what I'm saying?
But for real, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys truly enjoyed it. That being said, I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye, everybody.